All right, so this is Stream. The Stream is just like a Twitter or Facebook. It's a feed, and it lets you see information in a nice flow. Also like Remind. I have some schools that ask me, should I stop using Remind and should I use Google Classroom? If you're really good at Remind and it's working for you, stay in Remind. That's what I tell my wife that teaches second grade. She digs Remind. She's not budging because it's in her construct. She's happy, and she's able to send her information out that way. My sister at the high school level has gone to Classroom. She's career tech. They were using Edmodo, and now she loves Classroom. Technically, because the stakeholders have changed. You understand why? When I'm talking to you, I instantly go, what grade are you teaching? Because the functionality of the tools change because the ownership of learning is more on the child as they get older. I need Remind because it's easier for parents to use. I need Google Classroom because it's easier for students to use. Kind of the separator. So right now, if I want to put something in the Stream, when I click here, again, you're constructivist, you're adults. So how you learn is you build upon what you already know. This is just like Remind. 75% of my educators use it. I should do a poll on that. Are y'all Remind people? Okay. What Remind? Everything that I do in Remind, it's the same four things here. Attachment, Google Drive, YouTube, and then finally website link. All right. They're going to drive over this, but I just want to let you see it. These are the four things you can add in a classroom feed, right? So I'm going to do an example of each one. And I don't want it to be necessarily canned. Let's say I want to talk about YouTube for teachers. YouTube is a booger because sometimes you block videos and you need examples of how to download videos, and then you need them cleaned where they're whited out where you don't get the commercials and advertisements. Would that be useful for you? No? Okay. So we're going to, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to go in and I need an attachment. So on my computer, if I had an attachment that discussed YouTube, right, I could upload it from my computer and put it in here, right? And let's say it was a PDF or a calendar link or a snapshot or an image. This is on my computer. It's not on my Google Drive. A lot of you have valuable stuff that you don't necessarily put on Google Drive, but it's in your go-to place, right? Let's say that I had an image, okay, from my computer, and I hit open. I do this because I just uploaded it, and there is a document in there. Do you understand what I did? It's a PDF. I could have put it in my Google Drive, but many of you that are veteran teachers, you put everything on your desktop. Classroom doesn't care if you do that or not. But if I roll back into here, right, and I go to my second element, let's say that you really needed my handout on YouTube, and it's 2 steps, or it's 2 different series of steps to download YouTube videos and also how to clean them and white them out. I'm going to go to my YouTube, I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and then I'm going to search for my YouTube handout. There it is. I put that in there. The third thing I could do is go on to YouTube and pick a really good video that I like that just jams. And I like Changing Paradigms. And it's Ken Robinson. Notice what I just did. It lets me search for my YouTube video, and it lets me link it and add it. Now, I've not posted, and because I'm just keeping this going, I'm in Classroom, but y'all don't see this yet, do you? It's because I haven't hit post. Now, let's say that I wanted to put a link in on maybe legalities of using YouTube in the classroom, right? And I don't know where to go. So I'm just going to go legally using YouTube. I need a handout. There's your copyright on laws on using YouTube. So I need that link. You see how I just copied the link? I'm going back to my classroom. And this time I'm adding the 4th component. So look how powerful Classroom is. Because you're media specialists and classroom teachers, I haven't hit post yet, but if I was on a Monday and I'm teaching, or if I needed to get information to a teacher, I have anything off my computer, I have anything off my Google Drive, I have a YouTube video, and then finally I have a link to digital resources. When I hit post, I can give it to you. Now, of course, I can also schedule this post if I wanted to. All right. So did I just get booted? Let's see. Why are we doing it?
You have the time description.
Here. So it's all in there. Now, if I go in and I hit schedule, that keeps the eager beavers from jumping ahead. So you can schedule this to hit them at 8:05, which is very important because you have some kids that are going to get confused, right? But right now, I'm going to hit post, and now everybody gets those 4 elements. Can't use that video. I'm kidding. So now, moving on. On a Monday, this is what you would send home to a kid. Real quick, high school teachers, this is perfect. On a Monday, you give everything you give them, every handout, every resource, you put in here. The reason why is for RTI, absenteeism. If they're not there, how are they getting your stuff? Real quick, on a Wednesday, you know what you do? You roll back in here to edit. You see the 3 dots? And the 3 dots are important. If you have to manipulate a document or a posting in Classroom, you go to the 3 dots. And you see where it says edit? I can keep on rocking. I can add more in here. Most of my teachers in my region do this. They keep adding to the original post from Monday underneath here so that on Friday it has maybe 11 things on it. Do you know why they do that? They didn't know either. Next year, you take that bad boy and you just copy it right over and use it again. And you've got a digital unit that you've created. So your classroom is solid. If you're stuck going over to Canvas and you're made to use Canvas, right? At least you have your content where it's organized and you're able to see it. But this is the advantage of Classroom over Canvas. Really it is, because it now unitizes your digital content and it helps you with RTI practices and purposes. And it's free. So I'm going to hit save, and we're going to stop right there on the video.